Hello everyone. So this is a new series that we are gonna be talking about programming language and what's happening under the hood. So that's why I named it I need to see. Right? I need to see what's happening under the hood so that I can understand the code better and write code better. So we'll be talking about C programming from scratch from the first principle. I also don't know a lot of things about C, so this is mostly like a journal for me, not exactly as a lesson or tutorial. So I'll be explaining what I'm learning and what I've learned till now. So let's start with the first lesson, which is Hello Sansar. Sansar means world in Nepali. So let's understand what's happening in this code, right? So this is a simple program that takes that prints hello world to the standard output. So this printf is working because of this line, right? We all know this is a header file, standard io.h, stdio.h. But I'm sure most of us who were in college didn't know what exactly is the purpose of this. Okay, we know that if we remove this line of code, this printf doesn't exist. So there's something about this printf that exists in this header file, so that we are, you know, able to run this printf line of code. So let's see what exactly in this stdio.h and why header file exists, things like that. So we'll be talking about that. So let's go and compile this program, right? This is dash o main dot slash hello sansar, main dot slash hello sansar main dot c, right? Okay, so this is, there is a main, right? So let's run this. Okay, this is printing hello world, right? But this exists because of a whole compilation process, right? But we only need to see what is inside that header file and how is this compilation working. Like we know that at first there is a pre-processing phase, like, right? So what's happening during pre-processing phase? So if we give dash e flag to gcc during compilation, what this does is, before compiling the actual code, please give me exactly what it pre-processed and how it's pre-processing. So dot slash uh, hello Sansar main dot c. So what this is doing is, don't compile the code yet, only pre-process this using preprocessor, right? So after pre-processing, write its, input, whatever it comes to pre.c. Okay, so okay, let's see if this exists or not. Pre.c, let's open pre.c. So as you can see, there are so many lines of code that I have no idea, right? We don't know yet what these guys are doing right now, so we'll be talking about this in later. But let's see at the end of the code, right? We can see there is our function that we wrote, hello world. And before this, there are so many ununderstandable code that I have no idea about. But I think you guys can see a small pattern that's happening here, right? So what preprocessor does is, it this basically a text substitution. So what it is doing is, we have our main.c file, right? So during preprocessing, what preprocessor does is, it substitutes everything that's in the stdio.h file to our main.c file. So what we are seeing, this is stdio.h header file. This is a header file we are seeing. So I think you get an idea of what's, so because due to this header file printf exists, we are able to print something to standard output, right? So let's see if printf exists or not. And wait, and there are so many declaration of printf, right? See, so this is a declaration of printf, so this is called forward declaration. So we could just write this line of code before printf instead of stdio.h, and this would work. But every time we are this is not possible, so that's why a header file exists, so that you can replace it in every side of world. So thank you, this is what I wanted to share. Bye bye.